Okay, let's go right into the next segment. Is called Wand to Your Head.
Wand to your head, okay.
And you, basically the way it works is you get a really difficult question, and then you have to answer it in the moment. Okay. So, J.K. Rowling, she's talked about how she had the choice of killing either Arthur Weasley or Remus Lupin, and she knew one of them had to die, and she decided to kill Remus Lupin and let Arthur Weasley... She's either going to kill, I think it was Arthur Weasley and Molly or Remus Lupin and Tonks in the final battle.
Jeez.
And she decided to let Arthur Weasley live, kill Remus Lupin. So here's the question. Would you kill Arthur Weasley to bring back Dobby and Hedwig?
Fuck no.
No?
No, I wouldn't trade Arthur Weasley for anybody. I wouldn't trade any more. The Weasleys have gone through enough.
They lost one guy.
One guy.
A great character.
Molly lost her brothers, right? Because you gotta remember she's
that's a great point.
Pre-wit or whatever.
But they're not Weasleys. They're something else's.
That's her family.
Yeah.
So she already lost that. Her son lost an ear. She lost another son. Bellatrix tried to kill her daughter. Her husband. They live in a hut, bro.
You know what's my favorite theory about Fred losing the ear? Have you heard?
Oh, he became Willy Wonka?
Yeah. So there's a theory because Willy Wonka is deaf in one of his ears. And Fred opens the candy or the Weasley Wizarding Wheezes. Yeah. So people think it's an homage to Willy Wonka, or he is Willy Wonka, and the Oompa Loompas are house elves. But that's why I actually would.
Y'all have too much time on your hands to be coming up with shit like this. Y'all should write books.
I watch the shit. I need them to keep coming up with stuff like this.
No, it's very interesting, but it's like, that's like when people do, not to switch genres, but it's like when you hear the Rugrats theory, like, stop making this so sad and so complicated.
I don't know the Rugrats theory. What's that?
That Angelica was, like,
a figment of their imagination?
No, they were a figment of Angelica's imagination, because Angelica's really a vegetable, and then she lives in this like home or something like that. I don't want people in the comments to kill me if I don't have it exactly correct.
That is an obscure theory, so that's fair if you're...
So that's the same thing I think with this. Okay, yeah, maybe, but I feel like the Weasleys went through the most. Like Harry lost his parents, but he didn't know them in the first place. Ron lost everybody. There's one moment where Ron told Harry some real shit where he was like, look, I'm listening to this radio to try to make sure my mom, my sister, my brothers, my dad, I'm trying to make sure they're not dead.
And he was wearing Voldemort around his neck at the time.
Wearing Voldemort?
Wearing Voldemort's pearl necklace while
he was wearing Voldemort. Jesus Christ.
That's probably too far.
No, I feel like you can search that in Pornhub somewhere.
Yeah, you probably could.
Voldemort's pearl necklace. Anywho, when you think about it, I feel like the Weasleys had the hardest time with the whole thing because Harry's basically their kid. You know what I mean? So they're raising multiple people. They're the headquarters most times, and I just feel like they've gone through enough. So even if I could bring, because not Hedwig and Dobby, I definitely wouldn't trade Arthur Weasley for Hedwig and Dobby. Okay. But I wouldn't even trade Arthur Weasley for Tonks and Lupin.
Okay.
And I like Lupin. I actually feel...
Would you trade Arthur Weasley for George Weasley?
Shoot.
While you think about it, I'll say why I would trade him. Because I think that we have a bias as people reading the books to view Dobby and house elves in general as like lesser than a full human. But I don't think it's fair. I think that mer people, centaurs, house elves, they do everything that humans do. It's not like Hedwig. I love Hedwig. Hedwig's an owl. Hedwig's life is not as valuable as a human life. But I actually think that centaur lives, house elf lives, giant lives, maybe not giants because they're really dumb. They're like in between. They're like orangutans or something. But I think house elves are full. It's a full human life, even though it's not. Even though they're more adorable and a little more simple.
That was you know what was funny about that? I love the energy and I love the message there. And then every part of me was like, that's a nice way to say all lives matter. Like, that's just how I felt to me.
No, just house elf lives matter.
House elves and centaurs and muggles. And if you don't shut your punk ass up. Okay, alright, so
George or Arthur?
George or Arthur, I would save George.
Yeah, I think so.
Only because I feel like that's what Arthur would rather.
I feel like that's definitely what Arthur rather. I feel like wand to her head, that's what Molly would rather.
Oh, 100%.
She wouldn't want to say it.
Yeah.
But she would definitely kill Arthur to bring back.
Okay, so